Hey, it's Pastor Dan from Dexter Gospel Church with a Proverbs Practical. Thanks for watching. This proverb urges us to make our behavior and our words in relation to others consistent with the Word of God. We're in Proverbs 28, verse 4. It says, "They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them." You can tell a little bit about a person's own morality by the morality of those whom they praise. There is no more important component to a person's behavior, abilities, nature, or mentality than whether they do what is right as defined by God. Those who harm the innocent or reject the Lord or work by deceit and act in immorality, they are the wicked, the ones who flagrantly leave what God says is right and head into what God says is wrong. And when you hear someone praising someone whom God would call wicked, not in the absolute sense in which all are sinners, but in the sense of just their normal behavior is against things that God says are right and doing things that God says are wrong, you know the person doing the praising has themselves stepped away from the law of God, because those that forsake the law are the ones who praise the wicked. They're showing that they care more about something else than right and wrong. It may be money, it may be success, it may be charisma, it may be that other person being part of their tribe or party or family or on their favorite sports team, but they have forsaken the law. They've walked away from God and what He prioritizes and commands, and they've gone over to something else. Now, in contrast, the people who live by what God says are bothered by what the wicked do. The word for contend here has to do with a zeal that expresses itself in action. The truly righteous are not morally neutral. They don't just go along and be okay with people doing wickedness around them. They will desire justice, and the truly righteous will take what steps they can to see that true justice is enacted. The righteous will seek to prevent the innocent from being victimized. They'll try to stop lies from manipulating the simple and so on. And this will inevitably bring the righteous into conflict with those who make a living and who make their lives about immorality, deception, predation. Those who prioritize victory and profit over truth, justice, and righteousness. Now, it's not that the righteous are contentious. Far from it. The righteous seek peace with all men. It's one of the features of the righteous. But the righteous also don't back down from what God says is right and wrong, even if it's not popular, especially on a social and political and legal level. Because remember that Solomon is writing this to the son of a king, a prince, a man who will be involved in the making and enforcing of laws. Such a man in such a position can either go along with the wicked, permitting their wickedness, enabling their wickedness when he has the power to stop it, or he will stop and punish the wicked, which they will oppose. The really scary thing to me as I meditate on this verse is how easily we forget this principle when it comes to our causes and groups. It's horrifying to me how many Christians have praised and defended or protected from justice someone against whom there is substantial evidence that they have done wickedness, but who is part of their family, or part of their church, or is their pastor, or is a teacher or leader whom they like and admire. It's truly disturbing how many will just overlook flagrant wickedness, people disobeying the laws of God and boasting in their disobedience, and praise such people as long as that person is part of their political party or think they'll take the country in a direction it needs to go or will benefit them personally or their group or their race or their business or their occupation. When we do that, set aside morality and praise someone whom God says is wicked, we reveal that we are no longer righteous either. We don't have to commit genocide or slaughter innocent civilians, but if we praise the genocidal and murderous, we reveal that we care more about something else than we do God's command not to kill. We don't have to commit adultery ourselves, but if we praise those who do so unrepentantly, we reveal that we've walked away from God's commands and our priorities, and thus in our morals. In reality, those whom we praise and those whom we oppose often says more about us than it does about them. And if we would know someone's priorities and morality, often we have but to watch whom they praise and whom they oppose. I hope this video is a help to you. If so, give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more content from the Scriptures. Until next time, I hope you stay well and oppose wickedness.
you.